Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to one more episode of Hands Up, the podcast where we interview the local community, restaurant owners. We get to know everybody in the community. Next to me, my co-host, Marvin Azapari.
Perfecto.
Gracias. I've been practicing.
Perfecto.
And to my right, the one and only, El Papi Chulo, Mr. Darwin Salas. And today we have the great honor and pleasure, sorry I cut you off, of introducing to you from El BARCO Mexican Restaurante at 8801 Hickman Road, Mr. Juan Berber. ¿Cómo estás, Juan?
Bien, todo bien, aquí estamos.
Bienvenido.
Gracias.
Not only like my friend Alejandro said, this is Hand Up. Not only El Barco, but you got Taco Loco and you got a Fiesta location in North Liberty.
It's actually Toro Loco.
Toro Loco.
It's all right.
Córtale, mi chavo.
Córtale, mi chavo. El Toro Loco.
No más Toro Loco.
Oh, Toro Loco.
Toro Loco nomás.
Oh, okay, Toro Loco. Okay, I messed up with it again. Not good. Eso no tomó.
Bien cagado.
Juanito, from Cañada Ramírez, cerquita en la Piedad de Michoacán, donde es el perro negro.
Sí.
Born in Mexico, migrated to California in 1998. 3 kids.
Yes.
1 grandkid.
1 grandson. Yes, sir.
Felicidades.
Congratulations.
Do any of your kids help you? We had another restaurant previous to you, and you had a kid that at 8 was already working at the restaurant, and at 12. Do any of your kids help out?
No, actually, I don't want them to get involved because in the restaurant business, it's a lot of hours and it's really hard job. And I honestly don't want that for my kids. You know, I want them to do something else. But since I'm doing this, you know, we have to go with the flow, you know. But like I said, it's a lot of work, and I don't want my kids to go through that. You know,
that is so interesting.
Yes.
First person, you know, like I always wish. I've been a musician since I was 6, and I always wish my kids played an instrument or got into communications or got into soccer, and none of them, they just don't want to, but I want them to be part of it.
Yeah.
In his case, he doesn't want his kids to get involved in the restaurant business because he knows how hard it is.
It's hard, but one of the things, like my dad, very much into food, my uncles, my whole family, it's in your blood.
right.
See? And they have to make that choice because at the end of the day, and the beautiful thing about the restaurant business, economy go up and down. They can go anywhere in the world and do something in the restaurant business.
Right.
So you got to give them that option to actually enjoy the choice.
That they'll get there. And then it's a business that will never go, businesses can go up or down.
Right.
But it's an industry.
And the food industry, that's
it
right.
will always be there. You know,
Exactly,
there's,
yeah.
You know, music, restaurants, it will always be there, you know?
Definitely.
So I've known you for over 18 years, 15 years.
18 years.
I know you remember when you were manager at El Dorado over
Coralville.
in Iowa City, in Coralville.
Yeah.
And since then, tell us what was the process? Obviously, you migrated to Iowa. How long in Iowa?
Since 1998.
Since 1998.
And when I first came here, I started working at El Rodeo Mexican restaurant in Urbandale on Douglas Street. And I had to say, I am very thankful for start working there because that's how I got into the restaurant business. You know, I started as a waiter there, and I got to know a lot of people. And I also, when I met the owner, I realized he was just a guy like you and me or anybody else. You know, he was a guy that came from Mexico. He didn't came with a bag of money to start a business. You know, he came in with a bag of dreams, just like all we did from different from different countries. You know, because America, obviously, it's the American dream for everybody, I guess, in the world. So when I met him, I realized if he was able to do and make a business going, I said, you know what, I can do it too.
I can do it too.
And at that time, I was single and I was very ambitious, and I have dreams and I have goals in my life, you know, and I wanted to be able to accomplish them. So I actually told him, I said, you know what, I'm single, I don't have anything else to do right now. If you need me, if I can help in any way, just let me know and I'm there for you. And my surprise was that he actually did give me the opportunity to learn the business. And that's how all it started, you know.
What an amazing! How does this brings me, even going into Christianity? You know, what Jesus taught us.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, use me. Be with the heart open. I'm ready. I'm available. I can follow. I can do this. And then this is exactly part of this initiative of Hand Up. You know, Échame la mano. It's to showcase and let people know. Meet the Juan Berberes out there that they probably haven't met you. They haven't had the blessing of going to El Barco, Toro Loco, or fiestas in you know, and haven't met you, to have the opportunity to know who you are, how you started, and let them know that everything is possible.
Absolutely.
Right?
And if you took all the restaurants, put them together, 99.9% of the owners started the same way.
Right.
Either a dishwasher, either a server, and somebody gave them a hand up and gave them an opportunity to learn the ins and outs of the business. Yeah. And that's what we hope to do, is to keep pushing the idea that the next generation is coming from you.
I was sharing with him the mentality of the restaurants 20, 30 years ago, Mexican restaurants, right? You would open a restaurant, put a sombrero on the wall, you know, don't have to be too fancy.
They didn't have to spend so much money.
30 pages menu, because they wanted to showcase everything that they had.
Right.
And then they would hire a cook, pay him really well. Well, really well because it was a lot of hours too. Yeah. Provide housing, right? Have the cook earn all the money. And then became their partner on the next location. That was the mentality in the past.
Yeah. You know, the cooks are the VIP in the restaurant.
Oh, they're the rock stars.
Right.
They're rock stars. Was that similar with you? Well, you were not here in the kitchen at some point?
Yeah, well, no, I actually never worked in the kitchen. I always was out in the... the serving area.
Front of the house.
And the thing is that I wanted to say something when earlier that you say that that's how most of the restaurant owners started, but it's also important to know that everything depends on us. You know, first of all you have to trust on yourself. If you don't trust in yourself, nothing is going to be possible in life.
Absolutely.
But if you do have trust in yourself, everything is possible.
Amen.
So I think that's the main reason most of the restaurant owners have trusted in themselves. That's the first. I think that's the main key. You know.
Yes.
And also you got to know that once you realize that everything is possible, then there is no limit in life.
Wow.
You know?
Amen.
So that's right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You have another
so much
career after
insight.
this one.
Definitely.
No, bro, you could be a restaurant owner motivator. The Tony Robbins of restaurants.
Yeah, that was beautifully said.
Listen,
Perfectly.
no, Tony is my brother. Él es Juan.
No, that's what it's all about. And another reason of doing this is for us to work together. Imagine if all of the restaurant owners, and it's easier said than done. In the Latino industry, all the Mexican restaurants, we get together once a month, every couple of months, exchange this knowledge. Hey guys, you know, this 30 pages menu is no longer working. It's 2 pages, bro. Inventory, all those different tips. Right. You know, work together to get better discounts.
Absolutely. And the important thing is to breaking bread with each other, because that's when everything relaxes. You have a cerveza, you break a little bread.
Right, yeah.
You start talking about challenges you have. Maybe he has an answer.
Yeah.
I did this in California. I was there for 30 years. Every time we opened a restaurant, I got to know all the restaurants around me because every neighborhood is different.
Right, yeah.
Every health department's different, right?
Take out whatever beef you have at that moment with a shell in your hand. Hey, bro, you should have not discounted the margarita that low, man. You missed the sun, you know? Things
Yeah,
like
definitely,
that.
yeah. You know what? It's actually, it's funny. Instead of looking at other restaurants as a competition, you should be looking at them as a way for you to be better in your business. You know, in your business. I mean, there's no competition out there. There's only you, and you have to do the best you can.
You
know,
can.
and also right now, I don't know if you know this, but we actually are doing the Iowa Latino
Cuisine Week?
the Iowa Latino Restaurant Week, but also before that it was the we came up with the Iowa Latino Hospitality Council.
We have Gloria 2 days
exactly.
ago. Yes.
Oh, okay, so you know it's nice to be part of all this because we have nothing to lose, but we have a lot to gain.
Absolutely.
You know, so
Yeah, you guys have a very great mission and the support from the Iowa Restaurant Association. I've been communicating with them.
Okay.
What they're doing here is literally going to be breaking ground across the country.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So,
and also, you know what? But it's like I said, it's everything is up to us to do.
Absolutely.
You know, because if nobody starts this, nothing is going to happen.
Yep.
You know, you have to do something to make things happen.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's not going to happen.
In our case, as
like
La
they
Q
say.
Buena, as Iowa Latino Hawks, as Eatfuti, we are there to support whatever initiative to help all the businesses grow, share their ideas, share their concepts, share their mission.
Like Juan is saying, a lot of times we become a storage of knowledge.
Yep.
But we got to do what Hollywood says. Action time, baby.
Okay.
Let's go.
You know, it comes down to La Familia and community.
Definitely.
See?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So you're all in the same community. You're all trying to make a living. And that's why I said other restaurants next to you, they have something that you need. And you have something they need. And it's the knowledge that he shared. But it's making everybody want to come to your neighborhood because there's great restaurants in your neighborhood.
Right. Yeah.
By the way, Juan, is there anything you would like to offer to the people that watch this podcast? Share it, spread the word that we're all here. Anything that you would like to offer at Toro Loco, El Barco, or Fiesta, some sort of special in mind?
Definitely. I want to let everyone know that at the BARCO, we have a lot of seafood and obviously other dishes. We always try to do the best we can, and we want to share the passion from our kitchen to your table so you can enjoy what we've been doing for many years. And I guess I just want to say thank you, Iowa, for, because I mean, I've been here for over 25 years and I feel definitely at home. So,
amazing.
yeah.
By the way, everybody that comes to El Barco, Toro Loco, or Fiesta in North Liberty will have these. We're gonna pass out these. We're gonna give a whole bunch to Juan, and these are free passes for our international Fiesta at Hy-Vee Hall, Brazil versus Mexico. Entertainment, son peluchos, la banda Perla del Sur, bailables folclóricos, all kinds of fiesta. Opens doors at 6. Free kids. There's a free kids and also a $50 season pass special for our season for the Iowa D1 Hawks, national champions of the MASL, and also obviously grant you an invitation. You will see Juan. You can get to meet Juan in there and exchange ideas. And also, if you're watching this, go to Hand Up, open your Facebook, your Instagram, and share it with your thousands of followers.
And remember, this week is Latino Restaurant Week. So go to all your friends who own Latino restaurants. Some restaurants are actually owned by Latinos, but they serve different types of food. So you know who your neighbors are. Visit them this week. Give them the support. This is the beginning of Spanish Heritage Month, the Latino Heritage Month. So make sure you support not only the restaurants, but the employees that work in all these restaurants. 90% of them come from some Latino country.
Yeah.
That's right. And sometimes they don't even have to be your friends. You can make a friend when you go to a restaurant. Many times when I got to a restaurant, I always leave with a friend. So just come and visit any Latino restaurants going on. But especially my friend Juan has an amazing dish right now that is selling like hot cakes.
Yeah, what is it?
No, es quesabirria tacos.
Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Delicioso. You got to try it.
All right. This was one more episode of Hand Up. And let's just do the last ritual. At the count of 3, we go hand up. 1, 2, 3. Hand up!